My name's Chris, and I'm competing in the Thermaltake UK 2020 Case Mod Challenge. I've always been crazy about tech, going all the way back to the 80s when I had my Commodore 64. Throughout the 90s, I was into car stereos and home hi-fis. And then as time went on, I started to get more and more into PCs. I've been building my own PCs as well as PCs for friends and family for, wow, that's, almost two decades and some change. Just simple stuff, usually painting chassis back when they used to be all beige, keyboards as well, doing some interior aesthetic things like cold cathode tubes back when that was the only way to light your PC. Whereas more recently, was it last year before, I did my first full custom loop. Been really happy with that, how that turned out. And I tell you what, once you go to custom water cooling, it is so difficult to go back to normal air cooling or even AIOs. Right, so let's talk about some of the components that are in the Thermaltake UK 2020 Case Mod Challenge. Of course, the case itself. It's the brand new Thermaltake View 51 Snow, addressable RGB, as you can see from Thermaltake. Really good looking case, tempered glass on three sides, top, front, and the side panel, and it looks absolutely fantastic. Now, of course, they always say, hey, but it's what's inside that counts. So let's have a closer look at what exactly is in this build.
Well, first up from AMD, we have the Ryzen 7 3700X 3rd gen processor, 8 cores, 16 threads. And that's going to be sitting inside the ROG Strix X570F Gaming from ASUS Republic of Gamers. Fantastic board, Gen 4 PCI Express. And for video duties, we have from ASUS the AMD Radeon RX 5700. Great little video card for 1080p and 1440p. On memory duties, we have Thermaltake's Tough RAM, 32 gigabytes of this RGB goodness. And on power duties, also from Thermaltake, we have the Tough Power GF1, 850 watt, 80 plus gold rated power supply. And storage duty from Seagate, we've got their 14 terabyte Iron Wolf Pro, and for the boot drive and other things is the M2, the Barracuda 520 Gen 4 super fast. Now we also have the extra large cooling kit from Thermaltake, the C360 DDC hard tube liquid cooling kit. Has everything you need to get started in the world of water cooling. And we have some other accessories from Thermaltake. We've got, of course, the PCI Express extender for the graphics card and some really nice TT Mod sleeve cables for the cable extensions. And we have even more water cooling equipment, the hard tube bending kit from Thermaltake and the wonderful Pacific V RX 5700 series water block for the graphics card.
Now, of course, all of these components have been supplied by Thermaltake UK, AMD, Scan Computers. I'll tell you what, Scan were working on a skeleton crew during this crisis, working their hardest to get all these components out to us as quickly as they could, and they did a fantastic job getting all the equipment out to the contestants. So big shout out to Scan UK. Of course, we've got Seagate, who, really the storage that we've got for the build is fabulous. And of course, one of my favorite brands, ASUS Republic of Gamers. So it's time to talk about my actual mod. What am I going to be doing with the View 51? What's the best way to describe it? That's right, folks. The name of my mod is going to be Project SparklePony. Now, as a Scot, you may not know this, but our national animal is actually the unicorn. If you don't believe me, you can look that up and verify it for yourself. So, it just made sense to go with unicorns as a theme, especially when it comes to RGB. Now, I know that RGB is divisive. Either you love it, you hate it. Very seldom does there to be any in between. Now, personally, I like the flexibility of RGB because it allows you to, you know, choose a single color. You can change it depending on your mood, depending what you want. But of course, when you've got it set up like this, there's a lot of interesting terms to use to describe it. You know, whether that's unicorn puke, rainbow vomit, you know, whatever kind of combination you want to use. And so I thought, why not have a bit of fun with that? Let's, you know, somewhat make a joke of the whole concept of unicorn puke. So yes, there's going to be a lot of RGB featured throughout. If you think this is a lot of RGB, let me tell you, you haven't seen anything yet. So we're going to definitely do a lot of RGB, and it'll be unicorn themes throughout. With the tempered glass on the front, you know, I don't want to remove it. I don't want to modify it too much. So instead, what we're going to do is have a nice engraving on here. We'll see. Not sure, you know, what kind of combination of things we'll use, but most likely we'll have a big unicorn head right slap dab there. Also, what we'll do is on the back panel, if I just slide you off, you know, as you can see, the back panel is fairly solid. It's got two great vent areas with which are both filtered. So, you know, good design, really like it. But yeah, we're going to get rid of all of this. We're going to cut this all out, replace this with probably acrylic, and what we're going to try to do is basically have a unicorn head right slap in the middle here. I don't know if we'll do anything else. Again, we're still kind of, you know, trying to see what we're going to do, but most likely we'll have a unicorn head on the back, which of course will be RGB lit. Now I'm saying we because, you know, I'm already part of the Thermaltake family. I've got a Core P5 and I absolutely love it. So this View 51 is actually going to be going to my stepdaughter, hence another reason for the unicorn theme. So we're going to do it together. She's the artistic one, so she's going to help me out, hopefully do some nice custom artwork for the build. But it doesn't stop there. What I wanted to do, rather than any kind of extreme modifications to the case, because I do like the aesthetics, I'm going to try to clean it up a fair bit. Using white acrylic is a fantastic material to use, and so what we're going to be doing is, it's really hard to imagine this, I suppose, but basically by using acrylic in different areas, we're going to try to clean up some of these lines. On the very front, you know, you can see the fan screws and whatnot. I want to try to make that nice and solid, just with cutouts for the fans. Same on the top, seal that all up just with, you know, holes for where the fans can draw the air in. At the bottom, I want to try to create a light box effect, you know, having the white acrylic all sealed up there. This back area, we still haven't decided. We've got a few ideas. You'll have to try to keep up to date on the build progress to see how we get on with that back part. And then right in the middle here, as you can see, you've got a wonderful big area where you could slap a radiator, you could slap just fans. And originally we were going to cut all that out and use white acrylic to basically, you know, give the effect of the water cooling tubes, you know, going in and coming out. But we've got a few surprises with that as well, where that plan has changed slightly. We're still going to have white acrylic there, but there's going to be something else there. So, in addition to that, it's really just a case of other little touches where, again, we haven't decided fully, but we want to do something. You can see how there's bare metal, you know, around the edge here. We want to clean that up, tie it all in. It was the same with the extension cables from Thermaltake. Originally I was thinking, oh, you know, maybe a different color, but actually the black and gray is really kind of grown on us. So we're probably going to try to have some gray accents as well. Now, you know, I've said it's going to be RGB everything, but with a lot of our designs, we're going to try not to be too colorful. So then that way, if you don't want RGB, you'll have a nice black, white, and gray effect. You know, so that way, if you want to do your case lighting however you want to, well, however she wants it, let's be honest, you know, that will be an option. So we'll just see. Again, we're still toying around with ideas. I've got my own ideas. My stepdaughter has a few ideas of her own, and you know, we're going to end up meeting somewhere in the middle. Now, of course, us 5 contestants are all competing for a cash prize, but hey, you can be a winner too. What you need to do is read the Facebook post on how to enter. My giveaway is going to be a Seagate Barracuda 3TB hard drive, a Seagate pen, and a Seagate water bottle. So for all you Seagate fans out there, this is your chance to get some swag. Again, instructions on how to enter will be in the Facebook post, so look at the description below. Please make sure to like and share this video, as well as liking and following Thermaltake UK on Facebook and Instagram. Now remember, you can search for all the info, tweets, Facebook posts by using the hashtag TTUK2020 Case Mod Challenge. In addition to social media, you can also find our build logs at the Thermaltake forums. Link most likely in the description below. You can find us on builds.gg. Again, just search for the case mod, the TTUK 2020 Case Mod Challenge, and you should be able to find all 5 of us and our build logs there. Now again, I can't thank all of the partners enough. Thermaltake UK have been absolutely fantastic, sending out all the stuff, and there's more stuff to be coming from Thermaltake UK. Again, you'll have to follow the progress to see what kind of goodies are coming my way. Big thanks to AMD for supplying the CPU. Scan UK again, just for the work they put in trying to get all these parts to us in time. Seagate for supplying the storage again. The Barracuda M2 SSD is blistering fast, and 14 terabytes of hard disk storage. Don't even know what we're going to do with that much. We'll maybe try to see if we can get our entire Steam library on it. And of course, as I said before, ASUS, Republic of Gamers. All of the partners have been absolutely fantastic. Thank you for the opportunity. Again, if you like the concept of my build, Project SparklePony, again, keep in mind, I'm building it for my stepdaughter, so, have a heart. Then you know what to do. Like and share the video. You can follow me on social media. You'll be able to find that easily enough. But in the meantime, look, stay home, stay safe, and take care.